Now students, see the next question, question number 12. The question is, cost of dozen pens is rupees 180 and cost of 8 ball pens is rupees 56. Find the ratio of the total cost of cost of a pen to the cost of ball pens. So first of all we write the given data. What is given? Cost of dozen pens is equal to rupees 180 and cost of 8 ball pens is equal to rupees 56. So here we want to find the ratio of cost of pens divided by cost of ball pens. So here what is the question? The price which is given to you, that is for dozen pens. So dozen means 12. Okay, and here the cost of 8 ball pen is given. So first of all we have to find the cost of 8 pens. Then only we can compare the cost. Okay, so we know that cost of dozen, that is 12 pens, is equal to rupees 180. So therefore cost of 1 pen is equal to what? 180 divided by 12. When you do the cancellation, you are getting the answer rupees 15. So cost of 1 pen is rupees 15. Therefore cost of 8 pens is equal to what? 8 into 15. So you are getting the answer rupees 120. So now we have both the terms are in equal ratio, that is 8 ball pens, cost of 8 ball pens and cost of 8 pens. So now we can take the ratio. So ratio is equal to cost of a ball pen, cost of a pen divided by cost of a ball pens. So cost of a pen, that is 120 rupees divided by 56. So when we do the cancellation, okay, so this can be divisible by 7 hexa and this can be divisible by 15 hexa. So what ratio we are getting? 15 divided by 7, which is equal to 15 is to 7. So this way we can find the ratio of cost of pen to the ratio of cost of ball pen. So this way we can solve question number 12. Move on to the next question, question number 13. Question number 13. The question is, divide 20 pens between Sheila and Sangeeta in the ratio of 3:2. Okay, so total number of pens are 20 and the ratio which is given for the sharing is 3:2. So there are two parts, one part is 3 and another part is 2. So there are total 2 parts. But when you do the total calculation, how many parts it is made? So that is total parts are 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Means suppose you have 5 pens, so 3 pens will go to the Sheila and 2 pens will go to the Sangeeta. So this way we can divide if you have 5 pens. That ratio is 3:2. Okay. But here you have given total number of pens at 20. So in place of 5, we have to write 20. Here in place of 5, we are writing 20. So Sheila's sharing is equal to what? Total parts are 5. Out of 5, 3 parts will be with Sheila. So 3 divided by 5. Multiply by the number of pens. So that is 20. So what is the answer? 5 4s are 20. So 4 3s are 12. So total 12 pens will be with Sheila. Now Sangeeta's sharing is equal to what? 2 parts out of 5. That is 2 by 5 of what? Of 20 pens. So again 5 4s are 20 and 4 2s are 8. So 8 pens will be with Sangeeta. Now if you want to check whether your answer is correct or not, what you have to do? 12 plus 8, what you are getting? 20. So 20 pens we are dividing in such a way that 3 part of 20 will go to Sheila and 2 part of 20 will go to Sangeeta. So this way we can do the calculation. In such kind of questions, whatever ratio is given, that is the part of whole. So first of all we want to find what is the whole parts. Okay. So that whole, how will you calculate? Whatever parts are given, 3 and 2, this is the part of whole. So when you divide, when you take the sum of that, so you are getting the whole numbers. Okay, and then you can calculate that 3/5 part of pen what and 2/5 part of pen what is the amount you are getting, number you are getting. So this way you can find the answer. So this is all about your question number 13. Move on to the next question. Consider the statement ratio of breadth and length of a ball is 2:5. Complete the following table that shows some possible breadth and length of the ball. If you observe the table, breadth of the ball is 10 and length of the ball is 25. And the next you have given length of the hole is equal to 50. So previous you have 25. So by which number you multiply to get 50? So that is 2. So obviously with 10 you have to multiply by 2. So your first blank the answer is 20. Okay. And the third you have given 40. That is the breadth of the hole is 40. Okay, so here in the 20, by which number you multiply, you will get 40, so 2. 20 2s are 40. The same way 50 also you have to multiply by 2. 50 2s are 100. So what is the answer? In first 10, 20, 40 and in second 25, 50 and 100. So this is your answer. This way you can calculate question number 14. Try to do by yourself. Any query you can ask me. Now we move on to the question number 15. See the next question. The question is, mother wants to divide rupees 36 between her daughters Shreya and Bhumika in the ratio of their ages. If age of Shreya is 15 years and age of Bhumika is 12 years, find how much Shreya and Bhumika will get. So here what is given? Amount is given. Total amount is 36 that we have to divide in Shreya and Bhumika. But what is the condition? Whatever ratio of their ages they are getting, the same parts of rupees 36 they are getting. So age of Shreya is 15 years and age of Bhumika is 12 years. So we will find the ratio first. The ratio age of Shreya divided by age of Bhumika. So you will get 15 by 12. Do the cancellation. You are getting the 5 by 4. So what is the ratio of rupees 36? That is 5:4. Means 5 parts of rupees 36 will go to Shreya and 4 part of rupees 36 will go to Bhumika. So first of all we have to find the total number of parts. Okay, so we have 2 parts 5 and 4. So total parts are 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. So we are making 9 equal parts of 36 rupees. Out of that 5 parts will go to Shreya and 4 parts will go to Bhumika. So let's see. Shreya will get 5 parts out of 9 parts of what? Of rupees 36. When we do the cancellation, we know that 9 4s are 36 and 5 4s are 20. So Shreya will get 20 rupees. Now what about the Bhumika? So out of 9 parts, 4 part will go to the Shreya of rupees 36. So again we do the cancellation here. 9 4s are 36 and 4 4s are rupees 16. When you do the total, you will get the rupees 36. So yes, our answer is correct that Shreya will get 20 rupees and Bhumika will get 16 rupees. So this way we can solve question number 15. Move on to the next question. Now see the last question, question number 16. The question is, present age of father is 42 years and that of his son is 14 years. Find the ratio of. Okay. So I have solved all the parts. So what is given? Present age of father is 42 years and present age of his son is 14 years. So our first question is, find the ratio of present age of father to the present age of son. So present age of father is 42 divided by present age of son, that is 42 divided by 14. When you do the cancellation, 14 3s are 42. So what is your answer? 3 by 1. So ratio is 3:1. So this is your part A. Part B. Find the ratio of age of the father to the age of son when son was 12 years old. So now the current age of son is 14 years and 12-year-old means 14 minus 2. So you are getting 12. So that minus 2. If son's age reduced by 2 years, same way the father's age is also reduced by 2 years. So what we can say, the ratio is 42 minus 2, 12, 14 minus 2. So what you are getting? 40 minus 12. Do the cancellation. 10 4s are 40, 3 4s are 12. So what is the ratio? 10 by 3, that is 10:3. Next part, that is, now we want to find the ratio of age of father when 10 years, after 10 years to the age of son after 10 years. After 10 years means current age, whatever you have, in that you have to add 10 years. Okay, so ratio is 10 years we have to add in current age, so that is 42 plus 10, 40 plus 10. So what you are getting? 52 divided by 24. When you do the cancellation, you are getting 13 divided by 6. So what is the ratio? 30:6. So this is your third part. And D part is age of father to the age of son when father was 30 years old. 30 years old means now the age of father is 42. And when the father's age is 30, that time what is the age of his son? So total 12 we have to subtract. Okay, so ratio is equal to what? Father's age is 42 minus 12 and son's age is 14 minus 12. In both we have to subtract by 12. So what we are getting? 30 by 2. We know that 2 15s are 30. So that is 15 by 1. So what is the ratio? 15:1. So this is all about your question number 16. Here your exercise is completed. 12.1 is completed. Any query you can ask me. Whatever questions I have given as a homework, you can ask me if you have any query or unable to solve that question. Next we will see exercise 12.2. Thank you.